What is up, beautiful? Welcome back to Madam Bay. My name is Sheila and today we are going to be reviewing May as well as planning for June. It's June 1st and you know the drill. Every month I plan for the month and review the previous month using the 90-day Be Your Own Bay journal. I'm actually starting with the new version because previously I was using the sample. Now I'm moving on to the version that you guys have received. So describe May in one word. For me, May was very difficult. I was very overwhelmed. I feel like I've been saying my months have been overwhelmed mostly because of course I'm starting a new business. Number one, I have a job. I've been going through a lot of personal emotions because there is a lot of stuff that's going on in my personal life with my family and stuff like that, and it has taken a toll on me, which has become very overwhelming. As you guys know, emotions are energy in motion, and if you're not balanced in one place of life, that is bound to cause some kind of instability in your life, which is okay. I'm not saying it's a bad thing because you're allowed to feel your feels. So I felt my feels, still feeling my feels, but I'm working on it. Let me know in the comments down below your one word from me. Next question is, did you do things that are going to get you closer to your goals in the previous month? I know I did, and the reason I know I did is because the 90-day Be Your Own Bay journal. I have habit trackers and goal trackers, and this has helped me put in the work so much. You guys, I never realized how much I don't put in the work, and by looking at these calendars and seeing how I show up for myself, it has shed so much insight on how I do things. I realized something about myself, by the way. Every month I'm only productive for 2 weeks, meaning 1 week I'll be really productive and then the next week I'm chilled, and the other week I'm very productive and the other week I'm chill. Knowing this has helped me plan my life accordingly because I know I'm going to have like a mini burnout the next week. So what I do is create a lot of content the week before, and then the other week all I'm doing is basically sitting down and editing because I don't feel like recording. So the journal is going to help you figure out your patterns so that you are able to, I don't know, walk around your life basically. So do not forget to get yourself a copy of the 90-day Be Your Own Bay journal. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description box down below, and I'll leave my website on the screen. Next question is, what did you learn from the previous month? I actually kind of told you what I learned from the previous month, but feel free to let me know what you learned from your previous month in the comments down below. Again, I learned that I'm only productive for a certain period of time, and that there are so many things that can take me off of my course. It doesn't take so much to get me distracted, by the way. Maybe I go out partying with my friends and then the next day I'm like sick, I have a hangover, I can't go, and then that's going to kill my mood. Maybe I hear that something happened to a friend of mine, maybe a family member of mine is sick. That stuff takes me off course. So I need to learn how to deal with my emotions. But again, like I said, feel your feels, but remember to get out of those feels and move on, because life always moves on, and if you don't move on, you're going to be left behind. The next question I have for you is, what are you going to do to improve on the things that happened the previous month that you need to work on? For me personally, what I've decided to do and what I always do, which might be helpful for you, is as long as you do the things that you're supposed to do. For example, for me, I know that I've always been overweight. You guys have seen my story here on my channel, and in order for me to maintain my current weight, I have to work out in the morning, do my dry scrubbing for cellulite, eat a salad a day, all this stuff. What I like to do is plan, hence this video. I plan that I'm going to work out, I'm going to have a salad a day, I'm going to drink my 2 liters of water, I'm going to take my vitamins, all those things that have to do with my health. And then I write each and every activity that I need to do on my habit trackers and track these habits daily, because we are what we repeatedly do. And if you set a goal and not put in the work, nothing is going to happen. But if you track it, then you know where you're going wrong, then you know where the problems are coming in, and you can do this for yourself. A lot of people pay coaches to do this for them. They pay ridiculous amounts of money for a coach to help them do this, yet you can actually do this yourself and see some growth. You know, that is why I'm here for you. I'm here to show you that you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And when it comes to my business, I also do the same thing. I plan the things I'm supposed to do, like upload content and all that stuff on the different platforms, write it down, and then every day tick what I've done or not done. At the end of the week, I do weekly reviews. You guys know that the 90-day Be Your Own Bay journal has weekly reviews, and then from the work that I've put in, I kind of gauge what I got out of it and what I need to change, which is what I personally do. So the way I plan to improve is do the things that I need to do and then trust the process. I'm learning to detach myself from the results because I found that I go into this bad state, when I don't get the results I want, I become very demotivated, I lose morale and all that stuff. So for the past 2 to 3 months, I think my word has been trusting the process. And as you can see at the back of the journal, we have stay motivated, be patient, trust the process, and spread the love. It's for a reason, because you need to trust the process and trust that God has your back, the universe has your back, whatever it is you believe in. Next question, what are your intentions for June? My intentions for June is to collaborate. I've been trying to grow my business. I've done the whole content thing, I've done the consistency thing, but I'm not getting the results I want. So now I'm going to try collaborating with other people, because you cannot win alone. Sometimes I think there is this saying that is, when you want to win, if you move alone, you get there slow, and then if you move together, I don't know what it is, but I'll put it on the screen when I find it. It's one of those things. So I'm going to collaborate a lot more. I actually sent out my first collab emails. You guys have been wanting to collab for the longest time, but I have imposter syndrome. I feel like, oh my god, these guys are going to think that, I don't know, this girl, whatever. I have imposter syndrome. Yet when people listen to me, they actually get so much value. So I've decided to get out of my comfort zone and collaborate with other people. So my word for June and my goal for June is collaborate. Now, if this is not the most important part, I don't know what is, given that my goals have kind of stayed the same, working on my business, working on my health and all that for the past 3 months. What I always do is set mini goals, and for me, mini goals could be like, I want to collaborate more. So my mini goal is going to be to send out an invite a day to someone that I want to collaborate with. It's these baby steps that build and build and build. I know some people might say no, I know some people might be available, but putting myself out there is going to help me so much. Also get out of this imposter syndrome kind of experience, and that is it. So what is your goal and what are your mini goals? I'd like to know. Let me know in the comments down below. I do not want to get into details of the journal because I've done so many videos of the journal and how I plan and all that stuff. I'm going to leave links to them above in the description down below if you are interested in watching how I plan using the 90-day be your own babe journal. Also, for all of you guys that got the journal, by the way, we are going to do an in-depth planning together, keep each other accountable, and have like a little group, a little community, a little book club where we can support each other and grow together. So if you have that journal, expect an email from me on how to use that journal and all that stuff. And yeah, let's get this journey started. Let's grow together. Oh, before I forget, now I know every end of the month I'm so overwhelmed because I don't know, like I told you, 2 weeks I'm very active, 2 weeks I'm not, but towards the end of the month I'm one of those people that just kind of lose it and then gain it at the beginning of the month. So when I'm feeling overwhelmed, like I have so many things to do, just like I feel right now, I write down everything. I'm going to show you this page on the screen. I just write down everything that I brain dump, basically everything that is disorganizing me, that's making me feel out of my element. I just write it down, and then what I normally do is I use this Tower table. I don't know if that's what his name is. I'll put it on the screen. Basically, this guy created this table that I also added into the journal, whereby you can plan your stuff. Now that you've brain dumped what you have to do, you can just organize them in terms of important, urgent, urgent, not important, not important, urgent, and not important, not urgent. And this is going to help you figure out what you need to do first for the rest of the month, and basically just follow this and then you'll have your monthly goals set. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. If you did, of course, do not forget to give it a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. Do not forget to subscribe, ring the bell right next to it to be notified when I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.